Imagine you are sitting at your desk, looking at a project you just finished, or maybe reviewing an email you are about to send to your boss. You read it once, then twice, and suddenly that familiar voice creeps in. Is this actually good? Did I miss something obvious? Am I just faking it until everyone realizes I don't know what I am doing? You feel that quiet fear that you aren't quite smart enough or capable enough to be where you are. Most of us are told that confidence is the ultimate sign of competence. We look at the loudest person in the room, the one who speaks with absolute certainty and never second guesses their choices, and we assume they must have it all figured out. Society teaches us that doubting yourself is a weakness, a flaw that you need to fix with positive affirmations. But psychology reveals something completely different. If you constantly question your own abilities, it doesn't mean you are broken. It often means your brain is operating on a much higher level than the people who never doubt themselves. Let's talk about a psychological concept called the Dunning-Kruger effect, but we are going to look at it in reverse. You see, people with lower cognitive awareness often suffer from a blind spot. They don't know enough to realize how much they actually don't know, so they speak with absolute, unshakable confidence. They think they are the smartest person in the room, simply because their brain isn't processing the complexity of the situation. But highly intelligent people experience the exact opposite. Psychologists call this intellectual humility. When your mind is very active, you don't just see the immediate problem in front of you. You see the variables, the exceptions, the details, and the endless amount of information you haven't mastered yet. When you look at a complex issue, like understanding how to balance rent and food costs, managing a tense family dynamic, or managing heavy work stress, you realize how many moving parts there really are. Doubt emerges because you actually know enough to see your own limitations. This is where the shift happens. Once you realize that self-doubt is a byproduct of high intelligence, you stop fighting it and you start using it. Think about it: in the deeply psychological pursuit of money, an overconfident person might throw their money at a risky trend because they are blindly certain they are right. But you hesitate, you research, you worry if you are doing enough to protect your freedom. That hesitation isn't a lack of courage, it is cognitive control. Your brain is simulating outcomes and protecting you from reckless mistakes. Your doubt is actually a biological defense structure designed to maintain your stability. So how do you live with this without letting it paralyze you? The next time that recognizable surge of doubt hits you, do not try to silence your inner voice. Acknowledge it. Tell yourself that this uncertainty is just your brain doing its job. Instead of letting the doubt freeze you, ask yourself what small piece of evidence you need to move forward. You don't need to be 100% certain. You just need enough clarity to take the very next step in reality. You do not need to build a fake shield of arrogance to survive in this world. The fact that you question your thoughts, that you pause to wonder if you could be wrong, is the exact reason you are growing. Intelligence isn't about possessing all the answers. It is about having the courage to ask the right questions, especially about yourself. Be patient with your mind. Progress is built quietly via careful steps, not loud leaps. You are doing much better than you think.